Hello, friend. I'm Kerry Farr, the owner and founder of TKO Concrete Coatings in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, I want to talk to you about garage floor epoxy. Many people like to protect their garage floor to keep the dust from coming up, to keep your floors from getting oil spills and grease and stuff like that, which can penetrate the slab and and you can never get rid of it. I remember one of the very first floors that I ever did about 15 years ago was a ranch in Texas, and we'd stained this floor. It was a brand new home, and the homeowner had a guy come in with one of these skylift machines. It was a big ranch inside, and he lifted the drywall up with this skylift, and it leaked hydraulic fluid all over their floor. Now, we stained the floor, but we couldn't get rid of that hydraulic fluid because it was down in the slab. Now, so we stained it, and stain is translucent. Now, we can come into a garage and grind the surface and open up those pores, get good porosity, and put a solid color epoxy down, and you'll never see that stain. But if you're staining a floor, you can't do that. Now, so like if you're going to do an epoxy, like this is a solid color epoxy that would go on a garage floor, and so you can get solid color epoxy in about, basically 50 different colors. So just look at all of the colors that you can put on a garage floor. Now, if you coat a garage floor with these colors, you'll never, ever see the stains underneath. But if you were to put an acid stain down and then clear coat it, you'll never get rid of that stain. You never get rid of it anyway, but I mean, the solid color epoxy covers it so you never see it. Now, there's several different applications that you can do in a garage floor. A lot of times people like to put an epoxy flake, because when you put an epoxy floor down, the epoxy in the very beginning is kind of slippery, and if it's wet, it's real slippery. But if we put like a flake down, and this is a solid flake, meaning that we broadcast a thing to failure. You can do a random flake, which is, you don't put as much flake down, but you can put a solid colored decorative flake down, and then what happens is this kind of gives you a nice decorative look, but an anti-slip. And there's probably 50 different color combinations, grays, blacks, reds, whatever you want to do as far as a flake floor goes. So those are, you can do solid color, flake. You can even do a metallic, which is an epoxy that has metallic powder in it. And when you put it down on the floor, it kind of, after you basically take the metallic powder and mix it into a clear epoxy, and then when you put it on the floor, it just kind of runs like a river and gives you just really unique designs. Now, something that's a little more expensive but extremely durable is what's called a quartz epoxy floor. So you put the epoxy down, then you broadcast. This happens to be a custom color quartz, and you broadcast that to failure. I wanted to show you a couple of solid colors here in a minute. So this is an epoxy quartz floor. And again, you can get all kinds of custom colors in the quartz. And notice how thick this coating is. And it's extremely durable. And when you drive your car in, and if you have an oil leak or a gas leak on the floor, this stuff is chemical resistant. You can wash it off or clean it off. You can also do, and this is a quartz floor also, but this bright yellow, safety yellow, is a lot of times used in a shop floor. But you can get a quartz epoxy floor to put in your garage and do it in 40 or 50 colors as well. So all kinds of colors, all kinds of different applications that you can do in a garage. So if you have any questions on what you should do in your garage floor, your shop floor, your factory floor, your plant floor, your mall floor, whatever the case may be, feel free to call me. My name's Kerry. I'm, with TKO Concrete in Nashville, Tennessee. And obviously, if you're doing a garage, we can do that for you in Nashville. We cover the entire southeastern United States, but obviously we can't drive to Orlando to do a garage because it's too small. We might drive to Orlando to do a large factory, but not a garage. But if I can help you, feel free to call me. I'd be happy to answer any questions for you. My number is 615-414-3727. And I'll also put the number below the video here. Give me a call. I'd be happy to talk with you, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.